Okay, so it's an absolute sheet of ice in here, and the boys over at TFL Truck did this a couple years ago in a Tahoe or Suburban or something, testing out 2 high, 4 high, and 4 auto in GM trucks. So that was on a snowy highway, and I figured let's do it on a skating rink sheet of ice. We've got a nice sort of sand pathway here that I had the boys put in the other day just so we could drive through for work. But there is still an open section of ice. I think I'm going to do the same thing that the TFL guys did and run between hydro poles. It's not a great distance, but when you're slipping on ice, it takes quite a while. Alright, we'll just come down through here. And hopefully this sort of sand pathway that we've created can be my runoff so I don't slide when I'm actually trying to stop. And I think we'll start up over on this end. It is a slight downhill, but I mean, when it's this icy, it doesn't really matter. Here, I'll hit the brakes and you might be able to hear the ABS. And you can actually see the nose of the truck just sliding down as we came to a rest. So I'll get set up here. Alright, so we're in a Silverado LTZ 4x4 G80 rear locking diff, 6-speed auto, 5.3 liter. We're running Toyo snow tires, the Observe or whatever they are, Observe GSi5, and it is pure ice here. Okay guys, we're gonna go from pole to pole, lined up at this one, go to that one. Starting out in 2 high, and we're gonna keep traction control and StabiliTrak on and just let the computer control everything. Let's see how she does. And there's the nice sand pathway catching us. All right, lined up again, and we're gonna go 4 auto this time. Same thing, traction control, StabiliTrak on. Here's 4 high, and we're back at our lovely pole. Let's see what we got. Just to recap, without actually looking at the times in the video, it looked like 4 high was the fastest, and probably by a good margin. There's the exhaust. Anyways, it looked like 4 high was the fastest by a decent amount. It definitely felt like I reached a higher speed based on how far I slid at the end. And it may sound like, oh yeah, 4 high is the king, and it is off-road, or 4 low I guess would be, but you know what I mean. But the 4 auto has the benefit of you can drive with it anywhere. You can be on asphalt like I am right now. Actually, I'm in 4 auto and I'm at 70 miles an hour. And you can transition from low traction to high traction, and the center diff, those viscous couplings just sort everything out for you, and it's always ready there, and it's a nice smooth transition. I've been told that it's about 5% power to the front wheels when you do have it in that 4 auto mode, just so when you do need it, it's already slightly engaged and you're not just clunking in. And then with the G80 rear locker in the back, I know some guys complain about it, but it is nicer than having something like an E-diff and a couple of the other trucks where by the time you slip and you have that differential between the two rear wheels, you got to then push a button, and you know your slip moment's already over. And then you're at that point, you're trying to crawl out of a situation. It's not trying to help you out in the moment. I don't know. I like 4Auto a lot. I drive with it in the winter. I was running. I had Toyo Open Country AT2s. They were great for the first half of the life, and then near the end, they were damn near dangerous in the rain. I'm talking, you know, when you have 20% tread life left, and if we got heavy rains, I was usually in 4Auto. I mean, everybody loves hanging the rear end out, but you want to know when it's going to happen. And those tires, they just got pretty squirrely near the end of their life. Off-road, they're awesome. Sand, mud, loose like silk powder. Really, really great. The snow, not so much. But they are an AT tire. They don't have the mountain snowflake on them. Not that that means a whole lot. It's not like a winter tire where you're actually going to get that added traction benefit with the sipes and all that walnut shells in the compound and everything. But yeah, 4Auto seems to be, you know, it's 80% at everything. If you're really going off-roading, you're obviously going to lock up the diffs and probably not be in a pickup truck. You're going to be in something, or at least not like mine, you're going to be in something with shorter wheelbase. Anyways, hope that video helped some people out, or I don't know, it was just entertaining.